Hello, this is Breakfast with Bill Turnbull and Susanna Reid.
I'll be in on the news this morning.
Now, a scheme to help victims of convicted criminals. The government claims the Criminal Injuries Compensation Scheme has grown out of control, seen as an indicator for who will win at the Oscars, which take place next month. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Chris is here with us.
How about a surfing goat? Here we are. Seriously?
Not the sense of humour, apparently. That's not what expats mostly miss, and it's not a cup of tea.
All right.
It is the country.
Mr. who thinks Stephen Hester shouldn't have declined his bonus and should have held on to it.
Oh, OK.
We'll see what he has to say.
Penny, thanks very much.
Coming up on Breakfast this morning, counting the cost.
Isn't it cold, Laura? Very, very cold.
You think it's cold now? It's actually set to get even colder as we head through this week. But the good news is there's no snow in the forecast, so you'll be able to get to work every day, Bill.
Good.
As we head through the rest of the week, I think Wednesday night will be our coldest night.
All right. Thanks, Laura.
Right. Thanks, Laura. 22 minutes.
And trains over the past 10 years. Breakfast Graham Satchell has been putting that assertion to the test.
Oh, we know the answer to that, don't we?
Well, John McGrath.
What's that all about? Get in touch with your experiences of parking as well. Time now to get the news where you are. See you in a minute. Is a university education worth £9,000 a year? UCAS figures out later. R&B band Boys to Men, and there definitely are men now, are going to be chatting to us about 20 years in the music business.
First, our main story this morning. The Chief Executive of Royal Bank of Scotland, Stephen Hester, has decided he will not accept his bonus of nearly £5 bet and performed the next night.
He did.
In those days.
More than a pint, £5,
More than a pint, yes. All right, thanks very much, Chris.
Chris, thanks very much. As much as £9,000 a year was announced just over a year.
Applications about 5 to 10% down, and that was on record numbers last year.
There has been a massive surge in the number of people applying to get university places, increased competition. So now that's going to level off a little bit. I'm interested in what's happening at Scottish University.
Dig out those winter woolies, you're going to need them.
All right, Laura, thank you very much.
The argument over who's better at parking, men or women.
Well, and you remember this?
Respondents, but a huge sigh of relief. Now, a scheme to help victims and a medieval barn described by the poet John Betjeman as the Cathedral of Middlesex is very cold. Very cold. Now,
here's Laura with the weather.
Easterly wind making it feel cold. At least there will be some sunshine later this week, but cold, frosty conditions by night.
All right, Laura, thanks. Better.
No,
you're
so
much,
better.
no, really, you're so much better.
John has the answer. It's still very poignant. Those are the main stories this morning. 8:30. Brilliant. Well, congratulations to her, Chris. Thank you very much.
It's 20 to 9. Since any sample social workers are dealing with one of 14 that you had on the go at that time is of Sean and Marva, who are face real challenges just getting by day to day because of alcohol problems, and
all those steps are reflected in the programme. But one of the things you must find out there amongst the general public is a sense from some people, why don't you just go in and take the child out? If there is a risk, don't mess around with meetings and assess a perception. Have a look at you at work. Because I suppose one of the issues is, and I'm not talking about particularly the parents that you've been working with in these programmes, but there must be times where you're aware that a parent might be pulling the wool over your eyes, but you're worried about the child. I mean, these kind of decisions are going to change people's lives.
It is cold. You're probably feeling this morning, and guess what? It's going to get colder. Here's Laura. Thank you very much indeed. We've had a bit of reorganisation on the sofa.
We have.
We're all in one piece.
And they're top of the charts, Twilight. Singles out now, and the album out in April.